Top of the morning to ya, commanders. Rocket here with RPG Gaming. Proud to bring you a Watch Arounds video. We've got the Matrix today on Showcase, the Bulwark, as well as the Spellbane form. Guide for the 40k chest. I managed to use Valara, Boreus, and Vienna as the pretty much solo DPS for Bulwark, and Nezha, Rygar, Talin, Vulka for DPS for the Spellbane. Now, there's definitely some things I would do differently next time, and that's place the Torador possibly so that he is attacking the boss. Maybe you can give the boss some defense down and do a little more damage during the weakened state. But let's get into it. And the 40k chest is the next big step. I mean, you can get in there and get the 8k, but the 40k chest is where all the goods are. Especially if your guild starts to down the Matrix boss, you're going to get some crazy good rewards. So this is how I did it. Boreus is number one here, believe it or not. You would think Valara, but with AI and Mari, Boreus damage is just crazy. As well as Neris's inspiration, of course. So I placed Boreus down first to give him Nerissa's inspiration. Then I place Valara and place Hollow down for Valara to get the inspiration. Got Elwyn in there for some rage regen. Vienna on the right, pointed right, just to help out with the second waves that come when Valara has no ult left. I was wondering if I could dispel the boss at all, but it doesn't appear that the annihilation can be dispelled. But yeah, I'm just popping Boreas's ult and Mari's ult whenever I can. Hollow or Elwyn is in the middle there, providing some dispel for most of the team. AI still, but I'm not getting far enough for those damage counters, those ticking damage counters to really matter. Maybe once you're in the later states and the boss starts to do some serious damage. But for right now, you really don't need to worry about it. So I'm not popping Nerissa's ult because I want her to just keep on healing, right? Yeah, as soon as Brace is up, popping him, popping Mari. Mari's in a bunch of rage regen, attack speed. AI's in an attack speed DPS kit just to try to take these enemies down a little faster. Vienna is in her exclusive gear. Pretty much anybody that has exclusive gear, even if it wasn't quads, is in it. Just because I had to spread out the gear between the two teams so much that I was running out of decent quads and whatnot. So I substituted some like high crit rate weapon and armor so that I could throw in a amulet without crit rate, or if I had like Boreas's exclusive amulet, I think it has a defense roll and some other roll that's not even the greatest, so he has potential to do more damage than he is here. But I'm just trying to spread my gear out enough so that I can tackle both teams and get that 40k chest. So that annihilation right there pretty much ends it. 24% left, but I don't believe I could have went really any further with this team. But it's not a crazy meta team. So you should be able to do about the same. So we're halfway there. Actually a little better than halfway there. And here's the damage. You can see Boreus is just a champ. Vieira's actually doing some decent damage. AI is doing a little bit. It helps. It helps. There it is. Just shy of 25k. I really need it to be around 25 because I have quite a bit more troubles with the Spellbane, the physical form. So I will show you the gear on these guys again. So I tried to use Infernal Roar for the Spellbane as much as I could, but mostly just a lot of support. Threw Diao in there. A little bit of penetration really goes a long way. And you might be able to get away with using Draylen. You'll see at the end how much abuse Draylen can actually take. So you might even be able to use Draylen as a tank. I have him there pretty much for the damage boost for his ult, as well as to keep everybody topped up. And then you could probably even change where Torador is. Put Torador where Draylen is, facing towards the boss. So Torador is attacking the boss. I didn't really realize this until after I'd done the video and I had saved it, and I'm thinking, I seen at the end here, Draylen actually tanks a couple big hits from the boss, and I'm thinking maybe Draylen could be the tank. It can bring another DPS in, or maybe like a Morden or something like that, just attacking the boss, or Torador attacking the boss, giving him that defense down and whatnot. But this is how we did it. We placed Nezha and Rygar in the tiles right in front of the boss, facing outwards towards the spawn points. And that way, when this weakened state comes along, they're both cracking the boss itself to get some decent damage there, which is really nice. This one just seems a little bit harder, and I believe this next big strike, I think we might just make it. We might just take down the shield, or it might get us this time at like 30. Oh yeah, we go out there. So Pharisee and the healers, just they couldn't quite cut it. So yeah, you see how Draylen tanks that hit? Like, he's pretty good. I don't even know if I need Torador in this team. But 17k, and it was enough to get the 40, which is ideal. 41 or 42k, I think. I think I was debating here whether I should save or not, or if I should go back and try again. I just said, man, that's 40k. Get her, got her good. Not going to get the 100k, that's for sure. That's a big step. Big step. So here's the damage. I thought Rygar would do better, and I believe he did better in some other runs, but I think his gear was given to somebody else, so he wasn't in the best gear, or his exclusive didn't proc as many times. I'm not 100% sure. But there it is. 40k. Yeah. Yeah, that's huge. That's huge. Yeah, that's about it. Short and sweet. If you have any questions about placements or anything like that, the timings is you're pretty much just keeping those ults up as much as possible. And the physical, just place your main DPS facing towards the spawn point right in front of the boss, and that will give you that little bit maybe that you need to get the 40k. Cool. All right, there it is. As always, if you stayed till the end, I appreciate your time. Hope it helps. Thanks, bye.